Hello everyone. In this video, pretty much, I'm just gonna be talking about what my injury is. What even is my injury? I haven't made a video in a pretty long time. It's been a couple weeks, so I just didn't want to catch up with stuff and why I haven't been training. I'm gonna have some footage play in the background of a workout that I did actually a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and I just recorded it on my iPhone just to show you what my leg workouts have looked like over the past 4 weeks. While that's playing, I'm just gonna be talking about my injury. So pretty much what happened was I got injured around 4 weeks ago, and it was one of my intercostal muscles. I'm pretty sure that's what the PT guy thinks it is too. It's the muscle in between your ribs. These muscles help you breathe and brace and just anything with rib cage expansion and contraction, they get worked. I got this injury by accidentally going too heavy on a lat pull down machine at my gym at Crunch. So usually I do so I was gonna try to do 170 for 8 reps, and I forgot my straps. It was actually during this video, or it was after this deadlift workout that I did. Right after I did the pull downs, and forgot my straps. Didn't know, I didn't forget them. I didn't know where one of them was. One of them was in my gym bag, and one of them I just didn't know where it was. So I just had no idea. So I forgot my strap. I didn't even know where it was. So I started to kind of go through scenarios in my head, okay, so it might be at Crunch, it might be at my mom's house, or I just didn't know where it was. So that was going through my head, and then also I'm okay, well, I don't have my straps anymore, so I'm probably gonna feel weaker on this exercise. And I was just kind of rushing stuff in my head, kind of second guessing myself on how much I could actually do on the lat pull down. So I went for it. I was going to do 170 for 8. That's what I was going to try to do. And I only got 4. But then I realized, okay, wait, that felt way too heavy for it to be 170. Even though, during the set, I was oh my gosh, this is 170? But I was okay, yeah, I mean, I guess straps help a lot. And then I looked down, and it's at 192. So I actually did 10 kilo more, which is only one weight switch. And okay, so I'll probably pull up a video or just an image or something right here, but with the little weight switch, all you have to do is flip it, and it's so easy to accidentally select the wrong weight that it's just so annoying for me to do that. And I have to double check, triple check sometimes, and I'm pretty sure I double checked this time. Might have only just single checked it because I was kind of frustrated from me not having my straps. So yeah, I was just worked up about that, and I was oh geez, I just did 192 for 4. That's pretty cool. But also during the set, I was it kind of felt weird. I obviously I don't really go that heavy during a lat pull down, so I didn't know, it kind of felt weird. It kind of just really grindy reps, and didn't really think about much anything else of it. The rest of the workout was kind of bad just based on that. And then the next morning, or it was the next day, I was oh my gosh, it hurts. And it wasn't really that bad. It was just okay, I know I pulled something in my rib cage. I thought it was the serratus anterior. I thought it was the serratus anterior at first, until I was okay, wait, it's the rib cage expanding, hurts to breathe. And then so I was okay, I bet you it'll just take a couple days. I probably just got a little bit sore or something. So after that workout, it was a rest day the next day. And then the next day after that, it was actually, I gotta change my battery real quick. Alrighty, so my camera was about to die right there, so I had to change battery. But pretty much, woke up the next day, it was sore. So then I was like, okay, it was a rest day, and then the next day was going to be a squat. Next day was squat and bench day. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go see how this workout goes. So did squats, didn't hurt at all, probably because like I'm not really using that. You're supposed to brace throughout your core, so not really much rib cage movement there. And I actually hit a really fast 265 on that day, and that just felt really good. So I was in a good mood for the workout. I was like, okay, things are feeling light. So then I'm like, okay, let me go over to bench, and that was my next lift was bench. And I warmed up. I was gonna go for like 155 or something like that, like 160. That was what I had programmed. So I was warming up. I was like, oh, I could feel it flaring up. And then whenever I got to 135, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta just stop. I just gotta stop benching right now because it hurt that bad. So then I was like, okay, off bench, off back for the next, I don't even know how long, until it gets better. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna still do deadlifts, I'm gonna still do biceps, I'm gonna still do arms, still do legs, just not anything like on the torso, kind of. Sorry, I'm just like still sick. So this is kind of random, but whenever I recorded that, the 2-year transformation, I was sick. And I feel like every single time that I open up this thing, like, and try to record this, I'm sick, which just sucks. But I mean, it's whatever. And that's why my voice is kind of like this. And it feels weird to be talking right now, and my voice is dry. So it's not really that fun right now. But after that, went home. Next day, I recorded that video with my friend. The next deadlift workout, I did 325 pound AMRAP on deadlifts, and I got 8 reps. That was a huge PR. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was only get like 5. I thought I was only get like 5 or 6 on that one, and I got 8, and I was so ecstatic by that, and didn't feel the pain at all. No pain at all from that. And then I think it was a couple days later when I slept on it wrong, and that was when the pain was the worst. It hurt to move, it hurt to do anything, and I got out of bed. I was like, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. And then I was like, okay. And my mom was telling me, like, oh no, just don't work out. And I was like, well, it doesn't hurt. But now it's like, okay, well, now it hurts to do arms, it hurts to do anything that's upper body. And I agreed, and then I started to only do lower body then, and that was around 3 weeks ago. And from that point onward till now, I haven't done any upper body stuff. I have been doing cardio still, which I've actually gotten better at, because I would say right now I feel like 95% recovered. I only got, at the time of this recording, I only have like another week until I can work out again. But hopefully I make another video like in a week or so that describes how my first workouts are going to go with the actual injury. So I forgot to mention that I went to a PT clinic after 3 weeks. So like a week ago, I went to a PT clinic and I got evaluated, and they said it should take around 2 weeks to heal, and they gave me just some basic exercises to do that, or just mobility drills. So I've been doing those just occasionally, kind of, and 95%, I feel like I could hit it right now. I have lost 8 pounds in the past 3 weeks, which kind of sounds crazy, but I feel like it's just all water, because I stopped taking creatine. I stopped working out, which working out causes like inflammation. And then also I reduced my calorie intake. I was eating like 3,900 calories before, and now I'm hovering around like 3,000 now. So it was obvious I was gonna lose like a ton of weight, and it was just probably just gonna be all water weight. I would say at most maybe like a pound of muscle. Like it's hard to tell right now. I just can't wait to get back into the gym, get back at it. And I already have kind of a plan. I was gonna go straight into the strength stuff, but I kind of don't want to do that anymore. I just want to take it slower after watching a couple of more videos. Pretty much what I'm going to do when I get back is drop the load by like 25 to 50% on each exercise, and then slowly build it up over like 3 to 4 weeks back to what it was, just so then I learn the form better and everything just comes back better. I don't want to just hop into like a heavy weight and then maybe have a cramp, maybe have, bad form, learn bad form, and then it's just all gonna go downhill if I do that. And so that's why I'm doing like a 3 to 4 week ramp up, and I think after that then go into the strength stuff. And obviously that plan will change depending on how I feel during it. I might do a little bit lighter, do a little bit heavier. I don't know yet, but it's just kind of an intuitive like type of plan. I'm hoping to run this plan for 8 weeks. Hopefully be able to max out by the end of it. And yeah, please pray for my injury and that I don't get injured again, and of how coming back to the gym, I'm gonna feel strong, gonna get back to what I was quickly. And thank you so much for watching. Jesus loves you. Bye.